Boom, what up, bitches? How are you? Alright, episode 3 of High Road to History. Alright, you're gonna have to take my word that I'm high already because, I don't know, I can't. I just don't want to do it right now. I already did, but sorry. Alright, um, hi, dude. What the fuck is up? It's been like a month. Sorry, I just been getting settled into school and shit, and, everything's just been a while. That's all. My car got T-boned for everybody that fucking doesn't know. Had to get a new car. Still getting a new car. Kind of sucks. School's good. Rugby's good. Love life is still fucking a joke. But we're good. That's why I do this. So, today we're talking about World War One and how it got started. Just figured, fuck it, whatever. Ooh, I have a little drawing for you guys. It's not great. This is the books, lead plans, joint, a road, high road to history. Oh yeah, someone fucking, some girls were calling me last night at a party. They're calling me Beef Daddy, so that's fucking my new Twitter handle. So I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Um, all right, now, fucking, all right, let's talk. So, World War One started in 1914. All right, who was in it? On one side, it was Russia, the Great Britain, Ireland, and France, and they formed this thing called the Triple Entente. And we'll get into that later. I still am fuzzy on it, to be honest. Germany and Austria-Hungary on the other side of that, just like every other time in the war, um, and they were savages. All right, and this the war gets crazy, and like the last one with Verdun, Germany's just ahead of all these guys technology-wise so much that it's not even fair. But all right, so it was started on June 28th, 1914. Gabriel Principe shot Archduke Ferdinand and his pregnant wife Sophia in Serbia. Fucking nuts. All right, now we gotta like it's a big deal. Like I'm gonna build up to it. I'm gonna try and get you into it. All right. So okay, gotta start from the beginning. So the Balkan Peninsula, where Serbia is located, uh, it was ruled by the Ottoman Empire. But when the Ottoman Empire collapsed, it left the area like super just like not well, kind of depressed, but more just like unstable. Like there wasn't a government holding it together, so it was kind of like the Wild West. Um, and sorry, I'm just trying to do this off the cuff, so it's kind of hard. In 1908, Austria-Hungary annexed the Balkan provinces, right? And so they took like half of the Balkan provinces and left the other half like just like out there. And so the rest of them were feeling like disrespected and kind of just like stomped on. Like who the fuck? That's like if America just was like, all right, you know what, we're just gonna take half of Mexico and leave the other half kind of to rot, and then like the good like our half start to get better. That's basically what happened. So they didn't like the Serbians in the Balkan Peninsula area, the Balkan provinces didn't fucking like Austria-Hungary that much. Like it's not like we're buddy buddy. It's like they don't like them really at all. They're kind of pissed. So Archduke Franz Ferdinand, if you don't understand like who he was the next in line for the Austrian Empire. Like he's like a prince. He's like Prince Harry from the royal family in like Britain now, except he has power. But everybody loves him. Um, Now this is a big deal because he was close friends with Kaiser Wilhelm from Germany, and he was close friends with all the generals really of Germany, and that's a big deal because Germany, like I said, dude, Germany's a powerhouse. Germany's a bunch of savages, and so in June, Archduke Ferdinand was like, "Hey guys, I have an idea. There's going to be he wanted to be in a parade that commemorated the annex of fucking Serbia in Serbia. So it's like, hey guys, we're gonna have a parade of us taking you over. Like, it's just like that doesn't sound good. That's like, I don't know, if they had a parade for slavery, not like for black people, but like, hooray for slavery because now we have LeBron James. Everybody'd be like, what? Like, no one would fucking want to be around. That's a horrible reference, but again, off the cuff, I don't care. So this was supposed to be a celebration, um, and try and get everybody to be like, hey guys, we're all friends, yeah, 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 but did not go that way. So before the parade, all right, he posts the route of where his motorcade is going and where it would pass through, all right, just like Kennedy. What happened to Kennedy? Ha. So you see where this is going. He also had an open top car, which I don't know why you ever would. Like, it was just asking for trouble. I don't know. I just fucking wherever they are, fucking coupe cars. I don't know. So who is it? It's Gabriel Principe. So Gabriel Principe, him and his like 20 buddies formed this group called the Black Hand, right? And it's a Serbian nationalist group, and they decide they wanted to assassinate Archduke and his wife in a motorcade. And these guys, like, they weren't like grown men. They're like my age. They're like 20, 19. Gabriel Prince, I think he was like 19 when he shot this guy. So it's like these guys are nervous. They're not seasoned veterans that have seen combat and everything. These are, regular fucking people. And the craziest part is like, guys, like, they're not planning on like they're not planning on like just like doing something small. They're gonna kill they're gonna kill someone who is probably like arguably the most important person in history because I'm gonna go down the route. Okay, so look, so didn't kill if he didn't kill Archduke Ferdinand, then Germany never would have started the First World War. All right, and so the reason the Second World War happened is because Germany was in a Great Depression and Hitler brought him out because they just needed a hero, and Hitler was that guy. So without World War One, there'd be no Hitler. So without no Hitler, there'd be no Cold War, no communism. So there'd be no Cold War or Vietnam for that matter. And if there's no Vietnam, then we really don't have any power over in the Middle East. We have no reason to be there and everything. We never did business with the Taliban, right? For OPEC. Um, we never did business with the Taliban if it wasn't for fucking Gabrilio Principe, which AKA there wouldn't be a 9/11, there wouldn't be an Iraq war, there wouldn't be a Gulf War, there wouldn't be anything like that. We would be over there today. So Gabrilio Principe arguably caused like almost every war death since he shot this guy. Now, again, you think ahead. All right, like that's like I don't think he meant that. I don't think he really really tried that, but that's what fucking happened, and that's not good. So you can just see like how you throw a stone in the lake and see the fucking ripples go for the entire lake. And so just through time, he did this whole shit. But anyways, so this is like a big thing for like fate. This is like if you like once you read this story, like when I was told in high school, like oh hey guys, the Gabriel Principe shot Archie Ferdinand, like that was it. But like if you really dig into this, like this guy is a fucking. It's so crazy how this happens. This is so like it's meant to happen. Like it had to happen. It had to go this way, and it's hard to argue that it shouldn't have. But hold on. So the day of the parade, June 28th, 1916, um, the motorcade was traveling through the parade as planned along the posted route. All right, so these guys, they met in a dark room, one basement, one light, and they're like, fuck it, we're gonna fucking kill this guy. All like 20 of them, right? So imagine just a straight road. There's crowds on both sides. He's right down. Oh, wait, man. Oh, hey, everybody, what's up? He fucking is. He doesn't even think about it. He doesn't even think that he's gonna get shot. It's just stupid, stupid. Anyway, the pregnant way, dumbass, fucking. You're asking for it, but whatever. So Gabrillo Principe was further down towards the end, and so there's like 15 guys in each side, give or take, right? They're driving down the motorcade. This guy comes out with a fucking grenade. It was like a bomb, right? He comes out and he fucking hurls it at this truck at the motorcade, and he sucked because he couldn't get it in the car. It bounced off and blew up the car behind Archduke Ferdinand. And Archduke Ferdinand fucking speeds off. His driver just hits the gas. Fuck that. And leaves, right? Leaves. Guys, the 20 people got injured, right? Nobody died. 20 people got injured. What do you do? Like, all right, you have to understand like what this is. Like this is like it's not me choosing, hey, I'm gonna go to the store. It's I'm gonna kill this guy and I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, or I'm gonna have to kill myself, and there's no in between. I'm gonna be a wanted man for the rest of my life. That's such like a decision, right? That's such like a fucking line to cross mentally. You know, you got to really, really prepare yourself and think about. I'm too pussy. I couldn't do that shit. Fuck that. But so imagine watching like one of your goof friends, and they try to throw this fucking thing, and they miss, and you're sitting there like, really, Richard? Really, you had to miss that fucking toss? You really? You know, you're sitting there, your head just running lines to just fucking light him on fire later once you see him. But so that guy missed, and what sucks for that guy is, when he ran away, he was running away, ran through the crowd, threw his gun in the river, right, and ate an iodine pill, or what? I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know, something that kills. He tried to eat a suicide pill. We'll call it that, a Demi Lovato pill. So, he ate that shit, and it didn't work. Ha ha ha. That sucks. He tried to run into a river to drown himself, and the river was only like shin deep. So they just caught him and brought him to jail. Like it's slow for him. Like it's just that's ass. So Gabriel Principe is let down. You know, he's like, well, fuck. What do I do? So he's like, I'm just gonna go fucking grab a sandwich, I guess. Right? I like food. If I fucked up, you know, if I get a bad grade on a test, or right after my fucking car got T-boned, I went and got food. I was fucking fuck it, you know, I don't give a shit. Food will always make you feel better. So he goes to a sandwich shop. He's like, fuck it, and Archduke Ferdinand sped off on this. He's been gone for 20 minutes now. He's fucking gone. He goes to the police station, right? And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? He starts laying into people, calling people cunts. Fuck you, you bitch. My fucking wife out there, my dumb bitch wife who came with me. Who the fuck comes with me? She almost died. I almost fucking died. I almost died by a grenade. Not even like I was getting shot or stabbed. Like I was got blown up. All right, you guys are doing your job. What the fuck? So he decides, all right, um, I'm gonna try, you know, and I'm gonna get some good PR. I'm gonna be a hero. All right, I'm gonna go to the hospital, and I'm gonna see all these people, and I'm gonna go, you know, tell them, oh, what's up, guys? I'm sorry. I'm sorry this happened to you. Da 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 da. So him and his wife get back in the same car. All right, with the same driver. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I ate an entire pizza earlier because I was hungover, and I was like, how can I make myself feel even more like a piece of shit, except by eating an entire pepperoni and bacon pizza by myself? And I did. Thank you. Um, so Gabriel Principe is in the sandwich shop, right? And he's strapped. He's got an FN M1910 380 ACP pistol, which is just a little pistol. It's a 38. That's all it is. You know, it's a 38 with a clip. So he cuts the sandwich, right. He's sitting on the second floor. All right, the second floor of the sandwich shop. And guys, I'm telling you, this is fate. I'm telling you, it has to be It has to be. It has to be. Because, okay, so he's sitting in the jump shop. Archduke Ferdinand is driving with his driver, all right? He's driving, and, they're going to the hospital, and the driver makes a wrong turn. Now, he makes a wrong turn, cuts down the street, realizes he made a wrong turn, throws it in reverse. The car stalls out. It's an old car. It's 1914 cars. The Fords started coming out in 1912. This is brand new shit. So, guys, he stalled out in front of the fucking cafe where Gabriel Principe happened to be. Now, look, you might want to say, like, hey, Alex, there was like 30 guys, if they each went to a different cafe, of course one of them might see him, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Probably. But an entire city, right? Like, okay, I'm from Troy. How many fucking sandwich shops are in Troy? A lot. A lot. But every time I go in there, I never see anybody I know for the most part. Never. It's rare. I know a lot more people than 30 fucking guys. So it's just odds. It's just odds, I guess. And it's just, they're so slim. Like, it's like winning the fucking lottery. It's like winning the fucking lottery, literally. Stalls out in front of this place. Gabriel Principe turns around. He sees them. And he's like, what? And he just, without even thinking, drops his sandwich, pulls out his gun, cocks it back, and just proceeds to just let it fucking bang. He just fucking empties the whole thing on these fucking people. He put 8 rounds into this car, right? And so Archduke Ferdinand got shot in the neck. And if you go online, right? Yeah, and you see his tunic because he was wearing a cape and shit too. It's this beautiful like light blue tunic, and it's really like nice and pristine and everything, which is one fucking bullet hole, right? And you can just fucking tell, and like there's still blood stains, and they're like, damn, bro, like that's for real. He got shot. His wife got shot and died almost instantly. His pregnant wife, guys, his pregnant wife. He leans over. He said some shit like, oh, I got it right here. He's like, Sophie, don't die. You have to take care of the children. Like something like a movie, bro. Like a movie. And then he fucking died. And then Princep reloads, pulls back the gun, fucking goes to go pull the trigger, but nope. Some people just wrestle on the ground. Fuck you, bitch. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. So he went to jail, right? So what just happened? Um, Basically the next king, president, emperor, and his pregnant wife were just shot. Um, Imagine how mad he would be. A parent should never have to bury their child, right? And especially once they raise that child, I feel like it gets worse. It's like if you have a saved game on a PS4, like the deeper you go in the game, if you lost that, you'd be even more livid. But I don't have kids, so that's the best analogy I can do. Okay. So Austria-Hungary says to Serbia, they're like, look, guys, either you meet this list of demands or we go to war. And like, it wasn't even like that bad. It was like, let us do like a full inspection of your military. Let us conduct a full investigation of like what happened. Surrender a bunch of shit and everything. It wasn't like horrible, because Serbia's like this fucking big. All right, so it's like, dude, you guys don't have dick anyways. So Serbia reaches out to Russia and they're like, yo, they're like, dude, we need help. We need help because we're not going to do it. Which is like, holy shit, dude, you fucking, are you sure? And Russia backs them up. Austria-Hungary reaches out to Kaiser Wilhelm. Kaiser Wilhelm heard about this and was just like waiting. Because he was friends with this guy that died. He's friends with him, and he's like, okay. He's like, we're going. No, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So August 1st. All right. So this happened June 24th. So it's been about a month now. Like June 28th was like the deadline, or so sure July 28th was the deadline. So they gave him a month to think about it, right? So August 1st, Germany declares war on Russia. What that fucking Mr. Krabs meme? Can like these are the biggest like superpowers in the world. Like you have to understand, like America wasn't what it was like then. You know what it is now. It's not how it was then. Back then, America was like a much smaller, not as big of a superpower. It was a little more even. You know, it's a little more even, and because Germany had the best military in the world. Germany definitely had the best military in the world, hands down. Hands down, Germany could have taken over anywhere, right? And this is still the time where fucking the British Empire, you know, no, what is it? What's that saying? The sun never sets in the British Empire. They still have the best navy in the world, controlled like half the world. So it's like the U.S. was a bitch back then, low key, you know. But it's okay because where we're at now, we're good. So when Germany declares war on Russia, this isn't like, yay, we're going to war, guys. Like everyone's sitting there like, this is going to be the biggest war to date, and it's arguably one of the craziest wars, to be honest, because you have this point where like we're so good with technology, you know, where so there's like there's huge cannons, there's machine guns now. They had muskets and bolt action rifles before, but now there's machine guns, tanks getting like involved in this war for the first time, planes. Like this is all new shit. Cars, everything, railroads. This is the first war where they got like all this shit, everything, right? This is a big deal, and they have millions of people to just throw at this shit. Like, here you go, guys, whatever. So, all right, Germany. Germany realizes if you look on a map, Germany and Austria-Hungary are here. All right, Russia's up here, and France is down here. All right, so Serbia teamed up with the Russians, and like I said about the Triple Entente, if Russia gets in a fight, Great Britain, Ireland, and France have to come back them up. That's Triple Entente. That's what that is. It's this little fucking agreement between them that if they need help, they're gonna help them out. So Germany realizes they're gonna be fighting two front war. And you never really want to fight a two front war. It's like fighting two people at once. Like your chances of winning go down like a lot, unless you're like a savage. Um, they come up with this magic number. They're like, we need to take over. We need to take over France in like 950 hours. It's like 30 something days. Because if we can take them over, that's the time it will take for Russia to organize their military and mobilize it and get to Germany or Austria-Hungary. So like we only have that time, and if we can't make that time, we're gonna lose the war. We're gonna lose the war. So Germany just fucking flips the switch. They're like, fuck it. They're like, we're sending everybody. We're sending like Austria, Hungary, and everybody, Turkey, everybody. We're sending everybody to fucking France. They only left like a few 100,000 people to fight against Russia because Russia is like a fat slob. They're disorganized, but once they get up, it's hard to bring them down. They're fucking hard. There's that pizza, bro. So they get to France and they realize, holy shit, dude, these guys are fortified up to the gills because they knew this was coming. So they're like, this is going to be bad unless guys, hey, let's go fucking through Belgium. Oh, okay. You look on the map, Belgium's right here, France is right here, and Germany's right there. So they just went like this, and they just it's the equivalent like them going and attacking Belgium. They fucked up Belgium so bad, and Germany showcased a lot of their fucking weapons here. All right, and the thing is that like them invading Belgium is like the equivalent to me like kicking a 10-year-old in the face. Like it's just like everybody around would be like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like everybody would freak out. Everybody's like, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? You fucking asshole. I'd get arrested. Um it was just unnecessary, and it's the reason that Great Britain comes into the war. And Great Britain wasn't planning on coming into the war. They're planning on going to back out of their agreement because they're pussies. Um, they were just like, I'm gonna let you guys sort it over there. Fuck you. But they came in because Belgium was getting fucked up, and Belgium tried. They really did, and they actually they held Germany at this point, right? They had they had an architect from fucking somewhere, some cool architect, engineer, whatever, and they had him build six fucking what are they called? Just bunker castle things, right? Like 30 years prior. So they build these bunkers about 2 miles apart from each other. There's six of them, right? But they're all within range of each other. So like if this one's getting hit over here, I can help, and they're overlooking a valley, one of the main valleys you'd need to mobilize an army through. Great. So Germany was trying to go through and they're getting fucked up. Like literally, like there's just accounts, like that I've listened to where it's just like it's at night, you're running with guys, and there's just so many dead bodies. You're not stepping on the ground, you're stepping on bodies. All right. Um, the ground is slick with blood. It's just mud and blood, and that's it. And there's just stories of just the machine guns are lighting up these groups of people that are just like waving into this thing, and there's just literal, just almost like just bodies piled up so high that you can just hide behind them standing. You can hide behind this pile of fucking bodies to hide from bullets. All right, that's insane. I think that's so crazy. That's at least what, 60 people dead, 60, like, and this is across an entire valley with hundreds of thousands of guys. And Germany is just like, fuck you, we're throwing everything. So during this time, while they're getting fucked up on the ground, they have this thing, called the fucking, I think it's called the Paris gun. I don't know. Basically, all right, this thing is a cannon, all right, and up to this point, Belgium was using like 1,200-pound cannons that shot a 12-pound ball, right? Kind of like how they were using the Civil War. They're big and they do damage, but they're not crazy, They're like, but they're not like insane. 12-pound ball, remember that. Germany, and this Paris gun, we'll call it, was using a 2,000-pound shell. Oh, guys, that's fucking huge. That's like a 2,000. That's as much as a fucking car they're putting in. They're launching, right? And the Belgians have never seen this before. So this gun, they have to literally build a railway for it, right? And then lay down a concrete slab, and then ship each piece in individually and build it there, assemble it there, right? Massive. They fucking load it, all right? They aim it and everything. They load it, and then they have to back up 300 yards away from this thing, all right? They have to put cotton in their nose and in their fucking ears. They have to cover their eyes, and they have to open their mouth and shoot this thing electronically from 300 yards away just so your fucking eardrums don't explode. Do you understand how big that is? Like, I can't fucking imagine how loud that is. It's louder than any rock concert ever. AC/DC can't put up. Ted Nugent can't put up. It's fucking insanely loud. And there was this fucking in this fucking documentary, this guy, he gave his fucking account because he was in one of the bunkers. And Germany's like, oh, we gotta take these out. We got the gun for it right over here. Press. And the guy, he's like, we're in the bunker and everything's fine. We're just shooting Germans, but we're not like in any like danger, like of course it's a war, but we're winning for the most part. And then all of a sudden, just he's like, all of a sudden the roof just came in. There was just noxious gas everywhere from everything exploding. Like half the fucking buildings down. Like what the fuck just happened? What just happened? We were just doing our thing, and they've never seen anything like this. This is why Germany's the best. This that technology coming in, and they fucked them up. They took out all six of them, and they just steamrolled over them after that. Steamrolled over them. It wasn't even fucking funny. So after they get to Belgium, they go into France. They get to the Battle of Verdun, the Battle of the Somme, and all these fucking great things. They eventually do take over France, but not in 950 hours. They allotted. It turns into like years, and it turns into like one of the deadliest wars of all time, if not like I think World War II's got it beat, but World War One, like ratio wise, it was more devastating, right? because there was less people. There was definitely less people. So having like 50 million people die is a huge fucking deal back then. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine it. And I think Gabriel Principe, like, if you could like bring him back today, and you're like, dude, you did all of this. Like, you caused 9/11. You caused 60 million people to die in World War II, right? Not too many. How many hundreds of people got injured or fucked up? How many people got injured or hurt in World War in Vietnam? I'm covering that next. You'll see in the next fucking road to history. How many people died in OPEC? Not OPEC, sorry, from the Gulf War, any of those wars or anything. It's just like I don't think he had the intention of doing it. I think that you know, you just gotta think about your fucking actions before you do them, and that's just some fucking shit, dude. So Archduke Ferdinand died. World War One basically started off of a fucking some shitty driver. It basically started because this guy can't fucking throw to reverse and a piece of shit can't fucking drive. But all right, guys, that's High Road History number 3. Hopefully, look it better. Oh, you like this? I went out last night. Fucking had to get exercise in my hand. I also fucking, if you look here, no, yeah, right here. Fucking on my rugby game, bro. I got elbowed in the face yesterday. My fucking head hurts. I'm all lumped up. I got fucking tuned up yesterday in my rugby game. That shit's fun. Anybody who's fucking following my Snapchat story knows. You'll see the fucking drinking we do is insane. It's insane. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I should be talking about the rugby game, even though, but whatever. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Yeah.